The chill of autumn had settled over Nebraska, where Jana Duggar had recently been spending time, a quiet escape from the chaos of public life. Her latest Instagram post was meant to be innocent, a few scenic shots of golden fields, her soft smile framed by a warm coat and gentle sunlight. But within minutes, fans noticed something, a subtle curve beneath her jacket, a glow in her face, a softness in her posture. The comment section exploded. Wait, is that a baby bump? Or she looks different, so happy and glowing. Could Jenna finally be expecting? The whispers spread like wildfire. Within hours, Jana Duggar pregnancy rumors was trending across social media with fans and followers speculating wildly about what might be happening behind the serene smiles and soft filters. But within the excitement lay something deeper, a quiet sadness. For Jana, this wasn't just another round of gossip. It was a reminder of years of questions, heartache, and the heavy expectations that had followed her since she was a young woman on 19 kids and counting. The oldest Duggar daughter. At 35, Jana Duggar had lived more of her adult life in the public eye than most people could imagine. She was the oldest daughter in the famously large Duggar family, known for her grace, modesty, and steady heart. While many of her siblings married young and started families of their own, Jana remained single, often quietly helping her parents and caring for her younger siblings. Fans affectionately called her Cinderella Duggar, the sister who never seemed to have her own fairy tale ending. Over the years, countless rumors had swirled around her love life, secret relationships, broken engagements, even whispers of heartbreak. But Jana never confirmed anything. She always smiled politely, brushed off speculation, and focused on her faith, her garden, and her quiet life. So when these new travel photos surfaced, showing Jana standing by a rustic barn, her hands resting lightly in front of her stomach, it reignited every question that had ever been asked of her. Was she finally in love? Was there someone new in her life? And was she expecting? The photos that broke the internet. The images themselves were beautiful. Jana, dressed in a cream sweater and long brown skirt, stood beneath an open sky. Her hair blew gently in the wind. She looked peaceful, radiant even. But it was one particular photo that drew the most attention. In that picture, she was captured mid-laugh, looking down, one hand gently curved just below her waist. It wasn't definitive, but it was enough for the internet to erupt. Within hours, fan pages zoomed in, analyzed, and debated. Some said the lighting and angle were misleading. Others insisted she had the unmistakable look of early pregnancy. Even close watchers of the Duggar family couldn't help but wonder, was Jana finally stepping into a new chapter of her life? A storm of speculation. Despite the excitement, there was a lingering sadness in the conversation. For years, Jana had faced constant questions about when or if she'd ever marry or have children. Every photo, every post, every public appearance became an invitation for strangers to dissect her private choices. People forget she's human, one longtime fan wrote. She's probably just trying to live her life without being picked apart. Still, the curiosity wouldn't fade. Some speculated she might be in a private relationship. Others whispered about a secret wedding, pointing to how quiet she'd been online in recent months. A few even suggested she'd moved away from Arkansas for good. But those who truly knew Jana's heart understood her silence didn't mean scandal. It meant peace. In private, Jana had been on a journey, not one of romance or fame, but of healing. After years of living under public scrutiny and family pressure, she had learned to find comfort in stillness. Nebraska had become her refuge, a place where she could breathe, think, and simply be. Those travel photos weren't about hiding anything. They were about rediscovering joy. The soft smile, the peaceful glow, they weren't signs of pregnancy, but of personal freedom. Yet the public didn't see that. They saw what they wanted to believe: a love story, a surprise, a new beginning. And perhaps, in a way, that was what made the whole situation bittersweet. Because while the world cheered for what they hoped was true, Jana was quietly processing her own kind of rebirth, one that had nothing to do with motherhood, but everything to do with self-acceptance. A message from the heart. A few days later, Jana finally broke her silence with a simple caption on Instagram. Sometimes peace looks like starting over in a new place, surrounded by nature and grace. Thank you for your kind words. I'm doing well, just embracing a quieter season of life. No mention of pregnancy, no denial either, just grace, the kind only someone who's endured years of public speculation could offer. Her words carry a tone of finality and tenderness. Fans flooded the comments with love and apologies. We're sorry for assuming, Jana. You look happy, and that's all that matters. Whether or not you're expecting, we're proud of you. You deserve peace more than anything. It was a rare moment of compassion in a digital world often too quick to judge. The emotional reality. Behind the headlines and hashtags, there was something profoundly human about Jana's story. She represented the quiet ache of every person who's ever been asked, "When will it be your turn?" The woman who smiles through the pressure, who carries herself with grace even when her heart feels misunderstood. Her photos, whether they hinted at pregnancy or not, told a story far deeper than any rumor. They revealed a woman learning to live for herself, not for her family's expectations, not for the cameras, not even for her fans. That's what made the story sad, not because of tragedy, but because it highlighted how often women like Jana are expected to prove their worth through marriage or motherhood. And yet she continues to prove that fulfillment comes in many forms: quiet mornings, meaningful work, and a heart at peace. A new chapter begins. As days passed, the rumors slowly faded. News outlets moved on. But those who looked closely saw something different. A subtle strength in Jana's latest posts. A woman who had found her place in the world at last. Her Nebraska stay became symbolic of her journey, away from noise toward clarity, away from questions toward peace. And though the world might have labeled her story as very sad news, for Jana Duggar, it was nothing but. It was the beginning of something beautiful, a life defined not by rumor, but by resilience, a love story, not with another person, but with herself.